So Karen from Philly, the transgendered person, you've all seen her. She does the intros for this show now. She started off a big Joe Matarese fan, and then through being such a fan of Joe Matarese, she does a show where she covers him. She started discovering Red Bar. And at first, she didn't like Red Bar. She hated that Red Bar was making fun of Joe Matarese. She hated me. But because she was so obsessed with Joe Matarese, she kept watching Red Bar to see what I was going to say and fell in love with me. And here we are now. Karen is a giant fan. She's on her way to meet Joe Matarese for the very first time. She's wearing Red Bar heat. She's wearing the Red Bar Chew Snake hoodie to meet Joe Matarese. Now, of course, me and Joe Matarese aren't friends. I'm still the worst thing that's happened in his life. One of the worst things. Definitely in the top 10 of terrible things that happened to Joe Matarese this year. So he doesn't like it. I think he's pretending now to like this kind of stuff. Oh, Red Bar, yeah, sure. Me and him are of the same kind when you think of it. Both entertainers. But no. So she's on her way to see him right now, and Joe has even warned his audience. Is this video from last night at the comedy club that we're about to play? He took a video. He's been doing this weird thing, by the way. Joe Matarese has been periscoping himself at very unusual times. He's been acting very unusual and weird in the periscopes. For instance, I was telling this story. I told this story on the pre-show very quickly. But tell me if this is bizarre. He'll do this thing where it's around 11 p.m. at night. This is usually when him and his wife are in bed, Sounda. And, his wife is avoiding him by reading her book, and he's frantically going through Twitter, making sure nobody's talking about him. But he's been doing this stuff where he has to be periscoping lately. So much so that he makes excuses to sneak away for 5 minutes or so that he could periscope. It's like this very sick addiction. So what he'll do is, for instance, the other day, he gets out of bed. He tells his wife he's going to the kitchen to get a drink. He goes by the kitchen table and he sneaks on. He goes live on Periscope like it's some sort of weird porn addiction where he sneaks away to jack to porn or something, or some affair that he's having, and he'll go on Periscope and go, "Hey guys, what's going on? Just checking in." And then you'll hear his wife in the background go, "Joe, what's taking so long?" And he'll be like, I'm just looking for a drink." "Hey guys, welcome to Periscope. How you doing out there?" And like everybody watching could clearly tell that he's doing this on the sneak. And he's been having a lot of incidents like this where he sneaks off to Periscope. I believe he's even booking outlandish stand-up comedy gigs just so that he could take these long car rides and Periscope like he's been doing. Like, he doesn't need the $15 gig in Rhode Island, but he takes it because he knows he could be on Periscope for this drive. It's very bizarre. He's been filming himself, and that leads us to this tape where he brings up Karen from Philly, our Karen, live on stage in front of his entire audience. This is from last night. Let's check this out. Joe Matarese taunting and treating Karen, frankly, like shit, making a fool of her in front of an audience. And now, all these people at the club, they're all going to meet her, and he's warned all of them, "I got this freak coming to see me." So listen to this. It starts off sounding like he's doing something really nice and then turns into really something appalling, and I hope Karen gets through this. I hope this doesn't destroy her. Here we go.
At the count of three, this is what I need you to say. At the count of three, say, "We love you, Karen from Philly." Are you ready? At the count of three, everybody yell this. 1, 2, 3.
We love you, Karen from Philly.
Oh, that just made her fucking week.
Yeah, wow. So you see this, he's on stage, and you go, wow, he's doing something really nice. Karen is going to love this. Now listen to this part.
Oh, she's a transgender who's coming to my show tomorrow.
She's a trans, and they all laugh. Oh, yeah, she's a transgender that's coming to my show tomorrow night. And they all laugh. As if, oh, shit, we got a freak show coming. So listen to this. It gets worse.
I'm not sure if she's going to be a guy or a girl. I don't know what she's packing. I don't know if there's a vagina, there's a penis. I don't know what's going on. Karen, what do you got down there? Tell the world, and I'll tell everybody here. She wrote yes. I don't know what yes means.
So he sees he's getting some laughs from this. Instead of any relationship with Karen, he decides, oh, let's keep riffing on how much of a freak she is.
Is it a penis or a vagina? Yes. She says penis. She says penis. All right. Well, tomorrow night, since it's a special night and you're coming to my show, I need you to pull it under and tape it to the back of you, like.
Oh my God! Wait, people are saying. See, I don't know about this, but they're all commenting. They're saying send this to woke Twitter and Joe will kill himself. Is there a section of Twitter? Yeah, because remember, Aaron Berg was caught in that transgender thing. Transgenders don't take any joking to heart. Oh, my God. So you guys are saying if, like, the actual angry Twitter SJW transgender community heard this tape, they'd go nuts. Like, they would lose their mind. Wow. I don't know if I could throw him. What do you think? Should we throw Joe to hell like that? Should we make his life a living hell? I don't know. I mean, if that organically happens, that's funny. I don't think I want to report him to anybody. But listen to this, how he gets carried away making fun of her transgressions.
She says penis. She says penis. All right. Well, tomorrow night, since it's a special night and you're coming
we'll tune
to
in
my
in a
show,
sec.
I need you to pull it under and tape it to the back of you, like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Isn't that what they did in that movie? Did someone tape their penis? Sorry, I'm saying this in front of you and your dad. This is weird.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus. All right. It's a good-looking crowd, though. I like you guys. Bye, everybody.
Okay. Let's cut to Karen right now. Apparently, she's live on Periscope, periscoping the whole. She's outside the venue. Is this it? Let's tune in.
Hey, how are you?
Online tickets?
No, we'd like to buy tickets. Is this cool in the film?
This is
so
amazing.
excited.
What timing? Karen buying tickets to Joe's show, meeting him for the first time.
From Periscope.
For who?
Periscope.
What's Periscope?
It's whatever.
You're Joe fans.
Yeah.
I love Joe.
All right,
Joe
cool.
is a Cherry Hill native, and so am I.
This is
Okay,
live
cool.
right now on Karen's
so
Periscope.
You want 2 tickets?
Yep.
All right. Are you paying cash?
Yeah.
Hi.
This is Karen's first time
Nice to
out
meet
in
you.
years.
Nice to meet you.
All right, nice to meet you, sir.
Oh, nice.
So we're seeing what's happening.
Oh, Jordan's girlfriend. Yes. What's your first
Black
name?
right now
Tina.
is.
Nice to meet you. Yes, we went to high school together.
Okay, here it comes.
I looked you up. And
Karen is at Joe Matarese's show.
Thank you.
She's buying tickets right now.
I think I gave you 40, yeah. All right, cool, thanks. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Now she's behind the camera
Sorry,
filming all
Matarese
this.
stigmata.
Yeah.
She must be so nervous.
Karen got called sir.
Wow, this is a good point. Somebody says, oh, I shouldn't have paused that. I should have just muted it. This is a great point. Someone says Karen should get an. Oh, here she is.
Not called.
Here, I'm gonna go out and drink. What do you want to drink?
Oh, whatever's clever. Red wine's fine. Should we get an M1 table? Yeah. Let's go sit up front.
Wow, she looks great. But this is a great point. They're saying Karen should get in for free. And it's like, Joe couldn't set aside tickets for Karen. Somebody's been doing a fan cast about him for years, promoting him for years, donating money to him for years. He couldn't, for this special occasion, he knew this was all happening. He couldn't even set aside 2 $10 free tickets for Karen. Isn't that something? Oh, did it end here? It just ended. Let me know if that goes live again. So that just ended. It's Karen walking into the venue. We'll definitely monitor that. See where it goes from here. They're meeting for the first time. This could go disastrously. I don't know if Joe will be able to be normal about this. We've got some terrifying Periscope videos from Joe from this last week. Hanging out in Greenwich Village, about to go on stage. Was this one startling for any particular reason? Let's see. I've got about 4 of them from this past week that I've just kind of skimmed through, and I thought we'd go through today. But let me know. Keep an eye on that Karen. That's most importantly. We'd love to see her live. Okay, so that one doesn't even work anymore. Let's see what else I got for you with Joe Matarese. On my way to NYC to go to therapy and then pitch a TV show to a production company from Joe Matarese. Here we go. These are the bizarre scopes we've been seeing. It's just him alone in the car. And these started about last week, I believe. So look at this. Alone in the car.
Yeah, I'm coming in to watch the game.
Hour for an ambulance.
Fucking work. Diner.
Is your Vern update. This guy's suicidal. But you're never going to hear that.
About 2 months.
This does not look immediately. Joe Matt fan on Twitter if you want to follow along. She is back live at the venue, and I hope she stays live. Inside the
We're in a strip mall. It's real cool. Like,
she looks
I want to show you
fantastic.
guys Steve again. We're having a blast.
She's having a blast.
Talking
Wow.
about trivia, bro.
Yeah, the trivia's been a little rough. In Caddyshack.
Wow, so this is where Joe's performing. Look at this layout. It's this terrible, terrible office space.
We're starting off the show with trivia.
It's like in an office space with fold-out plastic chairs. This does not look like a comedy venue of any sort. Where is this at?
Check out the venue. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like the venue.
Wow, look at this dump. Holy hell. This is about a 40-seat venue again. It's all old people. The lights are brightly lit. They're on fold-out chairs.
And we're at Joe Matarese's venue, which is taking part in a strip mall. I'm with
It's in a strip mall.
BBG member Steve Miller.
Wow, shout out to the BBG.
Hello. We're currently between 2 vacant properties if anybody wants to move in next to the Cherry Hill Performing Arts Center. I don't know if the walls collapse or not.
This is
How you
live
doing,
with
buddy?
Karen from Periscope. She looks amazing.
What's going on the web? I'm on the protection program.
Look at the audience. These are Joe's crowd.
Hey, his hat says Hey Joe.
Look at this
Joe?
venue.
Well, I hope to meet him tonight.
Oh.
That's why I'm
She's talking to some other concert goer here.
Never met Joe yet.
No, I haven't met Joe. Oh, really?
Joe's cousin. She's talking to Joe's cousin in the seat.
How are you?
So none of these people, Joe makes his whole family come out to fill these rooms.
RedBarRadio.net.
Wow, shout out.
Never heard of him.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Wow. This is incredible.
Hey, I want a free beer from Goody.
She's talking red with Joe's family.
I can't believe nobody knew that.
We just want to say thanks for participating. You know, that was very cool. So,
This is not glamorous. She's showing the hoodie, the Chula Snake hoodie. We make fun of
Go
everybody.
by the name of Yusuf Al.
Shout outs to Yusuf Al live on Karen's Periscope at the Joe Matarese Show.
Now our hopes of winning another pen are dashed. Never gonna have a Cherry Hill Performing Arts Center t-shirt at this rate.
This place is a dump. I can't stress that enough. It is an all-white office space.
Joe, to answer me back. Stop being a dick, you know?
Looks like Karen's a little wasted here. Is this going to get bad?
Oh, shit.
This could go really terribly here tonight. Now, it seems like it looks to me like it's a 40-seat venue. Only about half the seats are filled right now, and they seem to be all older people that Joe cons into filling the seats for him. Relatives, cousins, aunts.
Joe's cousins.
Joe's cousins.
Joe's cousins. How are you?
Joe's cousin-in-law.
Just a 40-year-old woman.
I just want to say, like, I'm a real big fan of Joe. You guys are lucky to be related to him.
So this is how Joe keeps it going, by the way.
Sir, how are you? I saw you looking.
These nonsense events.
He's got the blonde hair. I don't know who he is.
How are you, sir? You look amazing. Look at this guy.
So they're all sitting in these fold-out chairs in what looks like to be an office space with a stage, and they're all drinking, so they were able to bring in drinks from somewhere else, and they seem to be pretty drunk.
All right, cool. Look at you.
And besides Karen, everybody in the audience seems to be over 50. There's probably about 20 people total here.
Let's go to the Wizard of Oz. As we all know, Dorothy was played by Judy Garland.
Oh, yes.
Here we go.
She was not their first choice.
What is this going over the speaker? Something about Dorothy?
Dorothy.
Yeah.
Me.
We're watching Karen from Philly. She's live meeting Joe Matarese for the first time at one of his shows.
Raised. We got.
She's live on Periscope. She's wasted. Anything could happen.
Oh, it's
Yo.
Oh, Pat and a beer. Yeah.
She has not met Joe yet.
Yo, why is Joe not answering us?
Why is Joe not answering us, she
Fucked
says.
up.
This is obscure.
You are good?
Okay, cool. You know what? We'll make this episode 23. Tomorrow will be 24. Hey, Joe fans, how are you? This is Karen from Philly. Welcome to episode 23, the world premiere, the Monumental Waste of Time podcast. We're sitting here at Joe Matarese's live show, and it's all that. And with me today is BBG member
BBG, shout out.
Steven, how are you, sir?
If I were any better, I'd be twins. I got my bowler tie. I got my Joe Matarese lapel pin on.
This is insane. Wow. I need one of those pins.
Custom made.
The crowd loves that. The crowd loves that.
I loved it.
The crowd loves that one. So,
Karen is lit.
I can get on stage and dance.
She wants to get on stage and dance, she said.
Oh no, the first act is about to go on.
You know, we were talking about, man, a real hacky show business thing. Like we both worked a lot of like urban clubs and stuff. Like, and if you're like sitting like this,
Karen is in the front row with her feet on the stage of this
you're sitting
makeshift
like that,
venue.
like the comic on stage and going like, "Yo, man, get your feet off the stage. You're not in show business."
Find it.
Okay. So, when is she going to meet Joe? I find it to be kind of rude that Joe is sitting in the green room like a diva, making her wait to the end until he meets her.
Yep. Just another day. Paying $25 to go to an abandoned strip mall to see Joe Matarese with a trans woman. Day in the life. So
He made
we're here
them
with
pay
Joe's family behind us.
$50.
Joe might blow her off. So she's already texted Joe. Joe's a star. Yeah, no. She's already texted Joe. She's waiting for Joe to text back. Nothing so far.
He refuses to text her back.
Dude, must be filmed. Ron Parkland.
Yeah, none other than Ron Poliquin. Hold on.
Uh-oh. More action from Joe's relatives.
Flip.
Good. How you doing?
How you doing? Steve Melanoma. Yeah.
You're the Manti-Teo guy, right?
Yeah. Oh, that, yeah. No, I'll take that legacy. Yeah.
So Ron is one of the people.
So they're talking to somebody right now.
About Joe. Ron's a lawyer and a good like friend of Joe's. How is that?
Oh shit! A good friend of Joe's is confronting them right now about the live stream.
About the great moment when you
I think Joe sent this guy in to take care of them. This is Joe's friend who is a lawyer who has just approached Karen and asked what they're recording.
So you guys said something funny that sleeping over Joe's house must be like $1,500 on Patreon. That was really cool.
I just want to point out Karen's like in the front row. Like she made sure. Maximum ability to freak out.
This was discussed. This is going to psych Joe out.
No, I know. I said that was kind of like...
This is NBA Finals level tactics.
I said that was kind of amateur for us to sit in the front row, but we're doing it anyway for the sheer excitement of it all.
I want to clarify that that's not Raul, for those of you who subscribe to my channel.
Okay.
Very, very nice.
Thank you.
I like Ron Poliquin. He's a controversial figure in the Joe Matarese world, but
I never thought of myself as.
Yeah, you are.
Is that part of the?
Yeah.
Okay, very exciting. I don't know how much to keep on and what to tune in and out of, but apparently they're going to meet tonight. I don't want to miss this. Can you monitor this and then tell me when something exciting's happened? Oh, he's talking to the ant again. All right, let's see.
Me too, all
right, thanks, Ron.
That guy's a bomb. Nothing to be afraid of.
That was cool.
Yeah.
So Karen is meeting everybody in the Joe Matarese universe right now. She seems to have drank a bit too much here.
Anyway, that was hilarious. Yeah, we don't know where Joe is right now. He's hitting an above vibe. I'm actually glad. He's doing what he needs to do in show business.
No.
I agree. Raul is way better looking, but no big deal. That looks like Raul in 10 shitty years is what it looks like. They're both from Delaware. Yeah, that was a good meeting. That was unexpected.
Yeah, no, I think
Okay,
I
they're
like
all saying to
Ron more
keep
than he
watch,
liked
but these are Karen heads here.
Yep. Oh, here we go. We got an announcement from the house. There's a 50-50 raffle.
A raffle?
How much
is a high
How much
end
money
event.
should I put in this 50-50 raffle? You want to just walk backstage?
For your host of the evening, Sarah Duval Pearson.
Are they starting the show? Let's see what happens here. I think they're starting the show.
Yes, Sarah.
Oh my God, this is the show. Holy fuck.
Kind of here.
This is how the show starts?
And I'm not a comedian, so I'm not going to even try to tell a joke. Because whenever I try to tell a joke, it's a fail. Welcome to the Cherry Hill Performing Arts Center. This dude's videotaping me right now. Hey!
You're not supposed to be filming the
I
show.
opened this place about 3 years ago with the intention of educating our youth with singing, dancing, acting, and most importantly, building confidence in young children and giving them a safe place that they can feel like they can be a total weirdo. Because I'm a total weirdo.
Oh
Anyway.
my God, this is
Awesome?
this is not done.
You're kidding?
This is like no comedy show I've ever seen.
Anyway, opening before our headliner, Mr. Joe Matarese, is an amazing
one person.
duo called the Homewreckers. They're going to do a show at the Ritz Theater later on this month. They have some postcards.
This is
An
nuts.
amazing guy, Chris Clayton. He's not only a handy guy, but he's a stilt walker. He juggles. He sings.
Dear.
He tap dances. He's pretty awesome. And Jessica has been featured on the Norwegian Cruise Lines. She plays the fiddle and sings, and they've come together to form an amazing group. And they're going to do a little sneak peek
nonsense.
of their show. That's, like I said, later on this month, before our headliner Joe Matarese comes on. And thank you so much.
All right,
I
yeah.
hope you enjoy yourself.
Even
Like you
Karen
said,
knows. She knows this is nonsense.
There's free popcorn and anything else you need. The bathrooms are located over here. If you do decide to go during the show,
There's free
and you go in the
popcorn,
first
folks.
one, just don't flush.
That's how few
during
people
the
are there.
show, so you might hear it, and then we'll see you coming out. They'll be like,
They literally
"Hey."
said if you go to the bathroom, don't flush.
All right, so have a good night, guys. Thanks for coming.
Look at the ceiling. We have eyes on the ground, folks. They are filming for us now. It's confirmed. They're showing the shittiness of the venue. They're showing the ceiling tiles. So, again, there's about 20 people there, and this weird woman comes up and starts talking about how there's going to be a woman with a fiddle coming on. And they're both smiling at the camera at this point, Karen and her friend. This is some real insight into how shitty Joe's gigs are. Oh my God, here's the opening act. Look at this. They're starting the show, 25 people. It's a woman with a fiddle and a guy with a guitar. Now this is some background music still. This is Joe's big Saturday night event. How much could he be getting paid for this? This can't be more than a $300 gig.
Was a little early.
If that much.
Wait for the crowd.
This literally could be $100 that he took this gig. I mean, it's 25 people in a weird office space. There are no other comedians on the bill. It is a folk singer and a woman with a fiddle. It's all Joe's relatives. It's in a strip center in the Cherry Hill Strip Mall. And this is the opening act for Joe.
Rolling down the backwoods Tennessee byway.
Holy fuck. You hear Karen and her friend are just laughing at the folk group.
With the other.
This is bizarre. Shout out.
A sweet, soft southern thrill. Worked hard all week. Got a little jingle.
Holy fuck.
On a Tennessee side.
This is not done before a comedy headliner.
Couldn't feel better. I'm together.
So this almost confirms he's not making a living off the stand-up. He will take any gig and book any gig so that it appears he's continuing to work regularly, but there is no way. I'm telling you, this might be a $50 to $75 paying gig.
Make a little loving, a little turtle doving on a Mason night. Fix my life.
Wow.
Oh, so right.
I can't wait to see what happens. We're going to see Joe take the stage. This is all live. That's the woman on the fiddle. Holy fuck. Oh my God. That's not music. This is the opening act suffering through their own playing. No, not another verse.
Munching on clover. Red tail hawk sitting on a limb.
So, yeah, Karen and that other guy, I forgot his name, Steve Miller. Shout outs to him. They're sitting in the front row and they're cackling at this terrible opening act. You know, Karen knows this isn't how a comedy night is done. Bright lighting. And we're just going to see what happens next. Joe Matarese is hiding in the green room. He won't text Karen back. He won't come out and meet her, even though this is a perfect opportunity to do so.
With my Dixieland life, spend my dollar.
Mike Bauer.
Parked in a hollow beneath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight. Make a little loving.
Yeah, people are saying this is surreal. This is why Fool's comedy is the future. Yeah. Clunking around on obscure instruments, sure.
Oh, so right.
So Karen again is on the ground floor. She is periscoping live from Joe Matarese's big event. 25 people at some weird arts center. I don't know how long this opening folk act is going to go. This is getting really bizarre, too. Driving me insane, actually. It is now zoomed in. This is full fiddle. Yeah, they're saying Joe's going to be pissed at Karen. I can feel it. This is some intense fiddling. Joe's watching Red Bar through Karen's scope. Uh-oh, we've got an update. Joe is in Karen's Periscope right now. So Joe is in the green room at this event in Karen's live Periscope chat, the one we're watching right now. He's watching her live Periscoping from backstage. This is happening right now, but yet he can't text her back. He's got to pretend. Okay. Wow, look at this. This is just breaking. He has texted her. He's telling her to stop filming. This is breaking news. Joe is in the green room right now, and he's texting Karen as we speak, telling her to stop filming. This is all inside news from who? From Karen. It's in her Periscope chat. Okay. So, here we go. Here's the proof. Joe Matarese, right now. Hold on, I'll show you the screenshot. Let me pull this up. Lots going on at once. Uh-oh. I snapped out of that. Here's the screenshot. Joe Matarese says, hey, you gotta stop filming, Karen. Here it is, the screenshot. Hey, you gotta stop filming, Karen. Uh-oh. And did that message just catch up to the live feed? Did Joe Matarese stop this? What? It's still live? Let me check again, because it just cut out. So Joe Matarese is trying to silence Karen from simply bootlegging his entire show. Uh-oh, here she is.
Because I care. It was really cold backstage.
She's not listening. Karen, do not listen to him. Everyone instruct Karen, do not listen to Joe. I will take the blame.
Sober?
For a minute?
Tell her there's a lot of money in it for her if she keeps this feed up.
What can we do about that?
The night is
Okay. Totally cool.
There'll be a big tip in it for you if you do the right things. Oh, someone came up to her live and told her to stop. Did you see that guy? Holy shit, we just missed it. A guy came up and grabbed her phone, didn't he? Uh-oh. What was that? And now the feed has mysteriously cut. So some guy came up to Karen, seemed drunk, and he started saying, hey, you can't film. I believe he grabbed the phone from her, and she is not live, right? Now let's see if we could catch that again. Here it was. This is the replay. She is not live right now. We're catching the replay. Let's see.
Sober?
There should be a guy coming up right now.
That's a shame. Sarah, what can we do about that?
the night is.
Okay. That's totally cool.
I know we already recording that.
Here he is.
You're just very
Wow.
Okay. I can take and keep it.
Is there an intermission? Because that's.
Wow. Did you see that? We got to analyze that. So this guy comes and she's filming the stage show and he goes, you could hear him say, you got to stop filming, okay? And she goes, okay, that's cool. But then she turns the camera on herself to reveal the guy. He's half smiling like a jerk. Like he's not doing this in a nice way. And then he goes, I could take the phone from you if you'd like. Let's see that again.
Cool.
I know we already recording that.
Yeah.
No. You're just very warm.
All right. Okay. I can take and keep it.
Is there an intermission?
Oh my God. He goes, don't point it at me. Don't point it at me. I could take it and keep it for you if you'd like. Do you see this exchange? This is chilling.
We're loving it.
Sober?
For a minute?
Oh.
Now you're going to hear him talk right here. Listen
Sarah, what
closely.
can we do about that?
The night is.
Okay. Totally cool.
I know we already recording that.
Yeah.
You're just very warm.
He's got his hands all over her.
Is there an intermission? Because that's when you refill.
I'll turn it off now. I'd like to turn it off. Turn it off. Can I turn it? Yeah. But I just wanted to get my. It's like weed too, so make sure you take it easy. All right, buddy. All right, cool. Put it. All right, cool. Put it.
All right, buddy. He was threatening her. He had like his hands on her. He grabbed the phone and he had a giant like smirk on his face. Like not the kind of smirk somebody who worked at the venue would have when they're asking somebody politely to turn off their phone. Like, this guy was attacking on Joe's behalf. This is serious. He had his hands on her. Let's see. We got more tweets from Joe. Is that what this is?
Those are messages.
Messages.
Her chat. Her Periscope.
Okay, from her Periscope chat. Okay. Joe says, "We'll get ready for me to throw her phone to Camden from here." Oh, my God. He's saying, "Well, get ready for me to throw her phone to Camden from here." So Joe Matarese is saying he's going to throw her phone to Camden, which is another city. Let's see what else. "Stop recording. I'm doing my new hour." But he's not even up yet. So this is not going well as predicted. Karen is there to meet Joe Matarese for the first time. Joe Matarese is already harassing her from behind the green room. She's drunk as fuck. She's recording the show, making fun of it. Joe's in a panic because his stupid show with 25 people is now being revealed to everybody. This isn't the cool, slick life of a Saturday night stand-up. Mr. Saturday Night, he's got 2 fucking joke folk singers opening for him in an office space with 25 people. Of course he doesn't want that filmed. Now, we have no word from Karen. Can anyone get in contact with her? We need more eyes on the scene. If Steve Miller could start secretly filming, we need one of them to secretly film now. Get in trouble. It's worth it. They're not going to do anything. If Joe Matarese throws you out of his own show, I mean, come on. Could he even do that? Keep filming. I will fund this for as far as it could go. We need them to keep filming. They've got 2 phones on them. Just please, even blatantly keep recording until they keep threatening you. Just keep that live on. Just lie to them. Be like, "Oh, it's totally off." And keep filming. Let's see. We need to install hidden cameras on Karen next time. He would kick her out, throw her out to the Elks Lodge. Can somebody in Camden find Karen's phone? Okay. Skype Karen? That's an idea. Do we have Karen's number? You're messaging her right now. Okay, good. Let's get the inside scoop and tell them we're all watching and to keep those cameras rolling. This is big. So Joe's freaking out before his own show, yelling at his biggest fan, sending in guys to manhandle his biggest fan while she sits in the front row and laughs at his opening act, filming everything. This is definitely not what Joe wanted. This is going to send him on a spiral tonight. This is going to go bad. And then remember, he has to meet Karen. That was part of the deal. Is he going to be able to meet her in any way that isn't anything but, argumentative and upset about the videotaping? They can't stop her from using her phone to make a call. Exactly. Joe crossed the line. They're saying Karen is a troublemaker. Yeah. Let's see. I'm so fucking pissed. I'm shaking. Says A+. A+ is in our chat. Is that the real A+? Yeah. A+, who used to co-host with Karen on the Monumental Waste of Time podcast, is in the chat saying, "I'm so fucking pissed. I'm shaking. Maybe A+ could Skype in and talk to me about this. Wouldn't that be something? Me and A+ coming together. A+, if you want to Skype in, let me know. At Red Bar Radio Show is the Skype name. If you want to Skype in, I believe. Or no, I can't take outside. Yeah, get her. See if she wants to Skype in and give us some insight on the situation that we're seeing now. She's used to doing this. She is a performer. It would be great to hear from A+, somebody who's so closely connected to this, to see what she thinks. Call it. Everybody's yelling at her to call in. And she could Skype in. It doesn't have to be video, just audio Skype.
It's just Red Bar Radio?
No, it's you'd have to get her Skype name, actually. Okay. And then we could Skype her and talk to her. Yeah, it's nice to see A+ here. Free Karen's phone. And please keep me posted if anyone, if Karen goes back live. Let's see. Sorry if you see me rubbing my head. I'm just trying to get rid of a migraine right here, which should be gone any minute if you saw me take that a leave a few minutes ago. So that's all. So if I seem a little confused, that's why. Let's see. A+, I don't know what's happening. I don't talk to Karen. Okay. So she doesn't want to talk. We'll see if you could convince her. It would still be nice to go over what we just saw and what she thinks about the whole situation. Call her buddy. So Joe is a perpetual fool. He's a loose cannon. Do it private messenger somehow so that's not in the chat like that. All at war with Joe. Now, this could be the big event that completely turns Karen. I mean, she's been waiting her whole life for this. Remember, she has never met the man. She spent years of her life obsessed with Joe. Joe got her through some of the hardest times of her life, the transition. And now he's treating her like a chump. Sending guys over to grab the phone out of her hand. Complaining from the green room that he'll throw her phone. So this is not going to go well. Okay. Let's see if she comes back. In the meantime, what can we go to? Because I'm afraid I really don't want to miss any of this. And hold on, like I said, that migraine just kicked in and it's given me the worst vision of my life. Joe is a diva. She needs to stream so we know she's safe. We need a guy with a big camera at these events. Yes. Can we get in touch with that Steve Miller guy? Maybe some people could start messaging him on Facebook. See if we could get him to start rolling. Start streaming. Karen knows what people like. Yeah. He's going to be way too shook to perform. That's what we're hoping for. So maybe if Karen can sneak this record. Oh, but Joe's going to know if she's live on Periscope. That's the thing. She can't really even sneak it because he's constantly checking to make sure she's not streaming. Man. Well, I hope this something happens here. I hope she's able to go back live. FaceTime. Yeah, maybe she could FaceTime with me. So that Joe doesn't know she's streaming. That would be something. Let's see what we could hook up here. We got people working on it, so hopefully we could do that. Let's see what else we got. All right, let's check back in. We have a Joe update. Let's see what's happening. Joe Matarese has tweeted. She can Periscope for 3 straight hours with me after the show. All right. Well, I'm excited about this. But how long are we going to have to wait till Joe gets back on? So he's saying that she can Periscope for 3 straight hours with me after the show, as long as she behaves now. That would be great. We have A+'s phone number. Should we talk to A+? Let's give A+ a call, the wonderful A+, and see what she thinks of all this. This was Karen's co-host. They haven't worked together in some time. All right, I'm calling A+ right now. And let me just plug in here. I need that little adapter. This is very exciting, A+. Thank you for agreeing to this. I know a lot of people have been dying to hear from you. Let's give her a call. Calling A+ right now.
Hello.
A+, welcome to the wonderful Red Bar.
Hey, Mike, how are you?
I'm great. It's an honor to hear from you. I know you and Karen have been on the rocks lately. Right?
Wait, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you, Mike. Yeah, now I can.
I know you and Karen have been on the rocks lately, so this is, a little weird, right?
Yeah, I haven't really spoken to Karen in 2 months, something like that.
I haven't spoken to her in 2 months. So what do you make of all this? This is sort of a big deal, right? That Joe has sent men out to manhandle Karen to take her phone from her. Did you?
Yeah, I'm really pissed about this. This is some Guido bullshit. Like, I don't know who he is, but I mean, first he sends that shithead Poliquin out. That was a Guido move, like, to make sure Karen knows she's being watched.
Exactly.
And then he sends that Goomba touching her phone. Like, I can be mad at Karen and I'll say stuff about her and do whatever I want. But when somebody else screws with her, like, I feel like driving over there right now.
So you definitely saw it the way I saw it, like he's fucking with her. They're all backstage. So you saw it when that lawyer came out to pretend he was just having a nice conversation. You think he sent that lawyer out to kind of warn Karen in a way?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that lawyer is a major shithead. Me and him in the beginning of MWAT, me and him used to get into these like Twitter battles because he would say shit about Karen that would set me off, and then me and him would start fighting. He is a total creep. He's a creep.
Wow.
He's a criminal. He's a liar.
He's a criminal.
And well, I probably shouldn't have said that,
Yeah.
but I'm pissed off. Yeah, if you ever just Google him, it's an interesting read.
So that guy came out almost in a way like, hey, we got eyes on you. Make sure you're behaving here. But he didn't say any of that. He just kind of came out to kind of flex in front of her for a bit.
Right. And I saw him tweet something the other day to Karen. I'm sorry, to Joe. Something about, Joe's like legal avenues if anything should go awry.
Wow.
And it seemed to be talking about like if Karen acts up, maybe Joe was worried about protecting himself or whatever, which is total bullshit because Joe has known Karen for over a year now.
Yeah.
He
He's
wasn't gonna
encouraged
do
this.
anything.
Yeah, Joe will encourage all of this, and then when it gets to a point where Joe's uncomfortable, he wants to take control of the situation. But not by being a man, but by sending in these goons. Yeah.
Right. And why would he be afraid of Karen? She went to meet him and see this stupid show. His one fan on the planet.
Yeah, the
And
only
this is how
fan
he's
there.
gonna
I
let
mean,
her be treated.
everyone else there was a relative or a family friend or somebody that was just politely going to that venue to help out the art center. None of these people are showing up because they're fans of Joe Matarese. Karen was.
Right.
Karen's the only one there who actually gives a shit about this guy. He made her buy tickets, too, which is kind of weird. You would think for the once-in-a-lifetime occasion, he could go, Karen, don't even think about it. It's on me. I would love to meet you. You've been such a supporter from day one. Come on out.
Plus, I think she's supposed to get free tickets because, if I'm not mistaken, she's a patron on Patreon. And so she's supposed to get tickets whenever she headlines.
Wow.
I don't know.
Very terrible situation. You know, Karen is still trying to make the best of it. She's drinking the night away. By the time she meets Joe, she is going to be hammered. How is Karen with alcohol? I mean, I've heard her drunk. I haven't really seen her consume. I don't know how many she could have. Will she be able to handle this interaction after the show, after she's been drinking, 7 to 10 alcoholic beverages?
Well, she could go either way. I mean, she could be perfectly fine when she's drunk and she's just kind of charming and funny and flirty, or she could pull her shirt up and start rubbing her boobs.
Wow.
You never know. You never know what's going to happen.
So
I hope she does that.
I hope she does something that gets her thrown out. I want Joe to lose it. I want Joe to lose it on stage. Joe might even get distracted on stage because she's in the front row.
Right. I think he's going to choke because now he's all wound up. Like, he's already stoned on all of his meds. Now he's wound up because he knows we're all watching. And then he's going to have to look at Karen the whole time. He's going to choke. It's going to be a disaster. And that's why he told her to stop filming.
And he's got his relatives there. It seems like a lot of family friends. I mean, who brings their lawyer to a show? Who has their cousins, their lawyer, their neighbors? Why are they all there? Is Cherry Hill
who else is going to show up?
Are they in his hometown right now?
Yeah, that's where he's from.
That's where he's from. I see. So we have this.
Yeah.
Now, does he live there now?
No, he lives in New Rochelle, New York.
New Rochelle. And how far is that from Cherry Hill?
I don't know, probably 2 hours, maybe.
2 hours away.
2 hours.
Okay, this is perfect. So this is his big, I'm coming back to my hometown to show him what a success I've become. And now he's gone out there. There's about 25 people. It's a terribly decorated venue. It's poorly lit. They're on fold-out chairs. And he's only got one fan. She's in the front row, and she's already causing problems during the event. So he is really going to be in his head. This was his big night to impress all the people from his hometown. So, wow,
Great.
I really need Karen to start filming when he gets on stage. We can't miss this.
It's so great. His big show in his hometown, and it's in like, you know, a storefront that used to be like a Lane Bryant or something with a couple of fold-out chairs. Wow.
So this was going to be his big night. Karen really picked the best show to show up to. Okay, well, A+, thank you for your insight with this. We will keep an eye on the situation and hopefully something escalates. I want there to be a blowout tonight. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, A+.
All right, thanks so much, Mike. I appreciate it.
Yeah, great talking to you. Take care.
You too.
Bye. Take Karen. That was A+. Karen's old co-host with some great insights, some great information on the whole event. Great stuff. So, yeah, please keep us up to date. If Karen goes live again, we definitely want to tune in.
Gino is flat broke. Gino ain't got no money. Flat broke. He's always looking so damn crummy. Flat broke Gino. Ain't nobody think he's funny. He can't move out of the projects 'cause Gino is flat broke.